Hello everyone and welcome back to Warship Gunner 2. Today we will be playing Pacific A-100, a wolf pack. So let's load and play those cutscenes. Alright, so Tsukaba has joined our side. Alright, mission briefing. Protect the cargo convoy. Failure condition, cargo fleet severely damaged. So they're going to head in from the north over to Hawaii. There's going to be an enemy fleet in the middle of their path and some submarines. Okay. First, let's head into R&D and get whatever we can. As I said before, we were going to maybe focus on rushing cruisers. I think we'll go with the Japanese one. And we should probably start researching radar and sonar. And that's all we can afford right now. So with that, I'm going to head to battle, I think. I don't think there's any improvements we can make to our destroyer right now. Alright, so we just failed the first attempt at this, but I think I know where I went wrong. We should probably go for the submarines last and rush the warships as soon as possible. So let's try this one more time.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert.
Secondary objective added. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Alright, so for this run, we're going to wait on those submarines that are off to the sides. We're not going to pursue them just yet, because that flotilla right over there is the biggest threat to our allied ships that exists. Now, last time I played this, I went for the submarines, and we're not very fast, so that means we end up not catching up, which prevents us from sinking them in time. We're not going to make that mistake this time, though. We're going to start annihilating them before they can annihilate our allies.
Enemy ship sunk.
Preferably, we can sink the flagship of that flotilla, which is that forward-located cruiser. If we can sink that guy, the whole fleet will stop for a minute.
Enemy ship sunk.
Excellent. Now I'm going to torpedo the cruisers.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
That'll do it.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Incoming torpedo. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added.
Alright, let's pick up that parts crate and those lifeboats, head over to the last submarine, and then catch those pursuers.
Enemy reinforcements spotted.
That ship that just spawned in the very southwest corner of the map is actually the cargo ship carrying the treasure for this mission. So after we sink the submarine and the remaining pursuers in the north, we'll head over there and sink the cargo ship and take the spoils. And there's our allied cargo convoy. get that funds crate as well. Now, realistically, I don't think the submarine over here is actually that big of a threat, but we're going for 100% destruction, so getting that S rank is going to depend on it, I think. Alright, now we're going to turn right around and head for those guys in the north. And because they're headed in the same direction rather than the opposite direction of our transports, they take a longer time to catch them than the enemies that originally spawn over here. There they are. And this fleet consists entirely of destroyers. Again, we're going to start firing at the flotilla commander. And really, we're just holding them off so our allies can sail into port.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Oh, they stopped too. That guy must have assumed command after the first one sank.
Secondary objective complete. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
And now let's pick up those lifeboats so we can get our recovery bonus. I think one just disappeared. Our allied cargo ships just sailed into harbor. And with that, we have mission accomplished, but we are not done yet. Because now, I'm going to fast forward while I head towards the cargo ship, which is sailing around the western edge of the map from south to north. Alright, and with that, we are now in range of the cargo ship, which takes a very long time to sail all the way across the map, so you should be able to catch it even in the default destroyer that you're given at the start of the game. Even in slower ships that you design yourself, potentially. These YU Penguin class cargo ships generally are either cargo ships or part of a chain of events of ships that you can sink to spawn a cargo ship, but I believe generally those are just regular YU transports. So YU Penguin generally carries cargo. Now, machine guns don't normally do any damage to ships, but cargo ships, they will do just fine.
Enemy transport ship sunk.
Reverse engine.
Classified information seized.
Full speed ahead.
And with that, we have our mission fully completed.
Mission complete. Now, let's leave the area.
Mission accomplished. S rank. And we got Electronic Blueprint 4 as the treasure. And we've unlocked the Silver Swan, 13th class. The higher the difficulty you're on, actually, the faster you level up your Silver Swan because you get more points. And your Silver Swan level is determined by the amount of points that you earn. And this, of course, unlocks various research and development barriers. So now we'll do Pacific A-110 Battle Signal, Hawaii. And then we'll call it an episode. America is now involved in the war. Alright, so we have to guard the defense perimeter, which is that blue circle around the big island of Hawaii. And the failure condition is if the enemy breaches the defense line. So if the enemy enters that blue circle, we fail the mission. Now, with the current ship that we have, I do not believe it is possible to get an S rank on this mission. Simply because, unlike other missions, this one forces you out after completion. For reasons that you'll find out about soon enough. Usually you can return to a mission to sweep up any remaining enemies if you need to. So we will be focusing just on guarding that defense perimeter so that we can complete the mission. We might go back later to get the S rank. But first, let me see if I can get better guns on this boat. Yes, if we can get maybe a higher caliber and double barrels. In the meantime, why don't we research guns that will be useful for cruisers? That'd be about a 6-inch gun for a light cruiser. I think maybe the 20 centimeters. Roughly an 8-inch gun. So we'll start research on those. Maybe get some more machine guns. High angle AA. So like flak. Maybe research illumination flares, which actually attract the lifeboats to you, so you don't have to sail around collecting them. Maybe do a little bit of torpedo research, or save our money for things to come, perhaps. Yeah, let's save our money. In the meantime, let's give our ships some double barrels so we can do more damage. Did I not complete double barrel research? Oh, of course, we have to finish researching this gun. So we'll replace that with 14 centimeter gun, 60 caliber double barrel. Do we have better machine guns? No. Torpedoes? No, not particularly. Alright, so we have 4 boilers, so I believe we've researched enough into the smokestacks that we can just have one big smokestack. Or maybe just 2 slightly smaller than the big one. Yeah, we can just move those machine guns over here, I guess. Alright, and with that, let's get to battle. Our ship is starting to look a little more threatening, I think.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert.
That's double the firepower, which is nice. Double the firepower and guns that pack a little more punch with a higher caliber.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added.
Those are Allied cruisers over there. And I think the first enemy fleet is right there. Our mission is, of course, to prevent them from entering that green circle on the map.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Alright, and conveniently, the other flotilla has converged on us while we attacked the other one.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added. Incoming torpedo. Light damage.
Alright, let's get as many guns out of the fight as we can. Alright, and we're also being converged upon by yet another enemy force to the other side.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Secondary objective complete.
Alright, we gotta keep moving and moving fast. Take a few pot shots at them. Alright, this is a flotilla consisting entirely of cruisers.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Secondary objective added.
If we can kill that forward cruiser, we can stop the others and catch up faster. Little by little, we're grinding down their health.
Enemy ship sunk.
Ah, so now you choose to engage me instead of head for your objective. Oh, you're approaching me? Alright, I'm suspecting the mission's gonna cut us out anytime now.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Oh, that looks like a treasure ship.
Enemy transport ship sunk.
If we can actually recover the treasure being carried, that is yet to be determined. And the answer is no. And that is a big amphibious assault vessel. Alright. And it forces us out. And that was our introduction to super weapons. And so we only get a B rank because we didn't have enough time to kill all the enemies. If we had a faster ship, maybe, or a ship with better guns, like a battleship of sorts, if we could get one sailing fast enough. But mission accomplished is mission accomplished, and anything we don't get an S rank on, we might come back to later. And with that, we will call it an episode, and I will see you in the next one.